to that point, as a U.S. citizen, someone who values American
as I am a U.S. citizen.
as you, of course, much more American than I, and someone who cares about all of this. So here we are, arguing what will the policy be like under Democrats, under Republicans. But some of my friends from the U.S. are saying, Arthur, it's one party, it's a union party.
Yes.
And just like you said, they're all sponsored by, a certain very wealthy social class.
Yeah.
So in the end, does it really matter if there is this thing called the foreign policy elite or deep state or whatever you call it, people who can influence foreign policy no matter who is elected? What I think would be helpful at some point in the future is to look at the whole practice of lobbyism.
Yes.
Because to me, it resembles a little bit like legalized corruption.
Yes.
When money is being poured into the political system to influence political decisions. It's not a very good thing for American democracy.
American democracy is a democracy on the surface. This is a plutocracy by any definition. It's a government run by big interests. It's good to remember that when the Roman Republic ended and the Roman Empire began, usually dated to 27 BC, when Octavius became Augustus, but actually gradually changed from republic to empire decades before that, including with Julius Caesar and Pompey and Mark Antony and the rest. The formal structure of democracy actually remained, or not democracy, but of republicanism. The Senate remained. The Senate remained for centuries afterwards. Of course, it was just people in togas being given perks. They didn't have any power after the emperors came to rule. But in a way, the U.S. is a bit like that, which is that we have the semblance of democracy, but it's run actually on two pillars. One is the deep state, which is a secretive power structure of the Pentagon, the CIA, the arms contractors, the security institutions, or insecurity institutions, as I call them, war, and so on. And the other is the big money. And the big money is the billionaires as a class, and the lobbying groups in particular. Wall Street does this. Big health insurers have this part, and so on. A number of distinct economic interests. It's not very functional. The American people know they are powerless. They don't like the way the country's going. They vote out the incumbents. Trump's vote, after all, wasn't even a vote for Trump. It was a vote against the status quo. He didn't win more votes than in 2020, but Harris got a lot less votes than Biden had received in 2020 because the Biden administration didn't deliver for anybody. It just made more war, more insecurity, more inflation, more deficits, more debt, and the public knew it. So it's an unhappy situation. I would not say the people are in control. I would not say this is government of the people, by the people, and for the people that Abraham Lincoln talked about. I would say this is a government of the rich, by the rich, for the rich. And unfortunately, it doesn't deliver for most Americans right now. And the idea that, well, it will deliver because we'll go after the foreigners, which is Trump's signature card. America first, we'll attack China, we'll attack the migrants, and so on. Unfortunately, he doesn't really get to the core of what is the problem with the U.S. economy.